Hello everyone. I couldn't sleep and so I decided to do a live stream about Pokemon Ultra Sun. It's a game I pretty much have finished. The only thing I need to do is defeat the Rainbow Rocket people, but I have completed everything in the first, in the main series game. I've completed the Elite Four, and I've even made it to the battle tree, and so I have pretty much defeated the game. There is just that little issue of Rainbow Rocket that needs to be fixed. Now, before I start, we are going to go into some spoiler territory. So, if you have not played the game and you do not want certain things, if you want it to be a complete surprise, please click away from this live stream because we are going to go into some spoiler territory. So please, if you don't want to figure out anything and know anything that's going to be happening, then yeah, click away. So this game really did a good job. There aren't too many negative things I can say about this game, so that is a good thing. They added a lot of just little bits and pieces, but it works. For example, they added the Mantine Surf, and it's really easy to get battle points doing things like that, such as the Mantine Surf. You can just do the little surfing mini game a few times and get a few points. And I didn't think I'd like the Mantine Surf, but it is a lot of fun. And there is in, what's that city's name? The big city on the third island, there is a gym now, which is really kind of cool, but it doesn't level up with you. Like, you might be at level 50 and you're still fighting level 20 somethings, which I wish that the levels grew with you, but it's similar to the battle mansion in X and Y, where the people, the trainers their levels do not grow with yours. Maybe that would be a good thing if you are training new Pokemon. Let's say you want to start over and train some new Pokemon. That would be a good idea. But again, you can't just keep grinding. You have to go and come back. You go every day and you do it, because if you oh, sorry guys, sorry. If you try to go back the same day that you defeated the gyms, it'll say that you're way too strong. Come back tomorrow. So yeah, it'll say that. Yeah, that was also kind of a cool way just to get your Pokemon up some levels and to get extra money if you need it, because there were times that I needed extra money. And so that was a good way to get some extra money in the world of Pokemon. And I don't do as much character customization. I usually do it in the beginning of the games, and I've kept the same character customization, and I don't make my characters really look like me. I make them look more like the mom, because reasons. I think the first the first time I played through, I made it look like me because I did not know what the mom looked like. So I made my character look like me a little bit. Not too much, but no, it didn't look like me. What am I saying? But it didn't look like the mom. But then I ended up making it from the time forward. I made my character look like the mom. So I didn't really mess around with character customization as much as some other people, because you had people that were very upset about the character customization, but that wasn't a big selling point. I mean, I played Pokemon back in the day when there were none of that. So it's like, I just want to play a Pokemon game. And do that. So I didn't, and I think I should be spending my money more on items than pretty clothing. I've never been a shopper, and this is the case in video games as well. And what else did they have that was new? I'm trying to think. Rainbow Rocket is pretty cool. I like how they all came back, because I heard from somewhere that this might be the last game on a portable console, and then they're going to move things to the Switch. I am not sure if that is true or not. But I really like Rainbow Rocket from what I've seen. Oh, and there's a new Elite Four. There are some new Elite Fours in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I thought it would be a different Elite Four. I mean, I thought it'd be the same Elite Four, but it's the different Elite Four. It's a little bit different. I think Olivia's the same, and Lucini, the ghost type master, is the same, but I think the other people, they're different. I think Maylene is in there, and someone else, the flying Elite Four is still the same, but she has different Pokemon. So the only one that's a little different is Maylene. So, wow, I have like 2 people watching right now, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning for me. That's cool. But I know I have other people from all over the country, so all over the world, so in different countries. So maybe that's why it's yeah. But for me, it's like 5 something in the morning. Yeah. But the Elite Four does have a little bit different Pokemon, so I'd brace yourself for that. And they still kept the Festival Plaza. Why are you keeping the Festival Plaza? Why? I did not like the Festival Plaza. There's no PC in there. You have to keep going back and and it's just a pain. And I don't know, I just can't get behind the Festival Plaza. You know, I'm trying to think what else really stood out to me. The one thing that really stood out to me is, I kind of mentioned this before, but I'll go into more detail, is it's so easy now to get battle points. Because I'm not a fan of the Battle Royale, and, but I did not mind. I really did like the Mantine Surf, and that was a nice way to get battle points, and I was really happy to see that they carried over whenever you get to the battle tree. Let's say if I played the Mantine game of enough times, I would have probably gotten enough to have a Mega Stone already, which was really, really, really nice and a lot more convenient than grinding at the battle tree. But I think if you know what you're doing, the battle tree is a lot easier way to get points if you know what you're doing, because I hope this hasn't changed. Again, I have not tested this out yet. This is another thing I really haven't tested out. But if it hasn't changed, you get battle points. You get a battle point per battle. So if you defeated 10 people, you get 10 battle points right there. So that is another way to get battle points. And I like that you can pretty much buy rare candies, and if you're really, really good at the battle tree, you can probably like max out on a bunch of rare candies, because I know that rare candies is a hot item for people, and especially me as well. And you can also get them by the pickup ability. So I'm going to trade... No, I have Dedenne. What am I saying? I have Dedenne, which has pickup ability. And so I might just go into the grass and just grind. Grind and try and pick up items with Dedenne. But it was a lot easier, anyway, what I was saying before was, it was a lot easier to get battle points this time around. Like, by the time I got to the battle tree, I had, like, 23 battle points from the, from the Mantine Surf alone, which was really kind of nice, because when I first played through, I think I did it in Moon, because I didn't do all the extra stuff when I just got Sun, but when I first did it in Moon, I grinded so much getting to, trying to get the Lucario Light, because it's 64 battle points per Mega Stone, and so I grinded so much, but I really like that now it's just a lot easier to get battle points. And I did like the change in story. There were a little bit changes in story with, I'm not going to give the ending away, because I know one of my subscribers was asking about that. But yeah, I did like the differences in stories, and I liked being able to battle the champions, not the champions, what am I talking about? The captains, the island captains, the island challenge captains, because I know that that's another thing that a lot of people wanted as well, is to be able to battle the island captains, and you finally get to do that, and you get the rainbow flower thing. And I liked the wormhole ride thing with Sunala, everyone. That's a new Pokemon. It's a fusion with Solgaleo and Lunala. You can get transported to go through different wormholes and figure that, but then you get into a wormhole and there's nothing there. There's just like, oh, here's a trail and it leads to nothing. Oh, and here, there's not a lot until you get to the point where you go to to fight Necrozma, then that's kind of exciting. But you get into some wormholes and it's like, oh, there's nothing there. But I have not explored that as much. Maybe I'll do that later. But I just thought that was kind of cool. Something different. It reminded me of that Kingdom Hearts game with when you're in the gummy ship and you go from island to island. Flashbacks to anyone who knows what that is. Kingdom Hearts, and you build this gummy ship, and you get transported to the different islands, and that is kind of what it reminded me of. And you can tell that I'm an older gamer because I mentioned a game that came out in 2002, so but that's what it reminded me of, and it was kind of cool. It's not something I would do like continuously, but I heard from a video that is a good way to get shinies. I saw a video on it where it's easier to get shinies, but I haven't figured out how that really works. But I have seen a video where it's a lot easier to get shinies by doing the ultra wormhole ride thingy. Now on to what I did not like about the new games, and this is kind of nitpicky, and possibly due to me just finishing Sun not too long ago, and I kind of found myself getting burnt out with the regular game, just because I played Moon, and then I played Sun. I believe I played Sun. Oh gosh, I played Sun twice, back to back. I think, yeah, I believe I played Sun twice, back to back. So I was kind of burnt out. Once I got to the Elite Four, I traded over a couple of level 100 Pokemon. I think I did level 100 Pokemon, and then the others could gain experience with the level 100 Pokemon. But for some reason they weren't obeying me. My Primarina fell asleep. And I don't know why, because I defeated everything. I was at the Elite Four. If anyone knows about that and why that's a thing, let me know, because that was like really frustrating, and many styli were broken due to my game rage, and I need to work on that. I know. I was just so like, why is it obeying me? Like, okay, anyway. Okay, I need to breathe. Okay. Because I was just like, I'm just ready to get this over with and do the after game stuff, you know. But overall, you know, I was just ready for that, just because I'd played Sun and Moon pretty much back to back. And yeah, so that was kind of just me being burnt out with the game. But, and also again, this was relevant in Sun and Moon before, is the hand holding. You know, the hand holding was just, I know what a Pokemon Center does. Would you go away, Lily? Would you go away, Hal? And stop jumping around. But that was super nitpicky. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention. I just realized this. I was thinking about the beginning of the game. One thing that's good, I know I'm flip-flopping back and forth, but one thing that's good is it took you barely any time to catch a Pokemon. They heard the people. They heard the people. And basically what you do is you go out of your house, you walk into tall grass, you try and walk into tall grass, and our president, Yungoos, comes out. Yeah, I made that joke, sue me. Our president of Alola, Yungoos, comes out, and he wants to battle you. Maybe he wants to, like, steal your soul or something. And Donald Trump wants to battle you, and I'm gonna keep making that joke. And they're like, oh, before you battle, President Donald Trump, you need a Pokemon. So you choose your Pokemon that way, and it's not like, oh, then you have to talk to this person. Then you get your Pokemon pretty much immediately. Just like the old days where you're like, it's dangerous outside. Remember, like, Sun and Moon, Yellow, Blue, and Red. You got your Pokemon, and you would walk into tall grass, and you'd get your Pokemon, and it would say that it was dangerous outside. And so you get to battle Donald Trump with, yeah, I'm making that joke. You get to battle Donald Trump with one of your starter Pokemon, and I ended up choosing Decidueye just because I had Litten and Popplio before, so I decided to choose Decidueye just to have I want to have the set. But Decidueye sucks. I don't care what anyone... They're like, oh, Rowlet is so adorable. No, Decidueye sucks. Okay, I'll give them that Rowlet is adorable, but Decidueye sucks. I'm just saying. Decidueye sucks. And I don't like Litten. I know one of my subscribers always picks the fire type. I liked Popplio. To be fair, though, I did choose Litten the first time around. I ended up getting Litten my first time around. And then when I played Sun, I ended up choosing Popplio. And I didn't realize this until I defeated everything, and pretty much I did defeat the whole game with Sun, and I realized that I have a female Primarina. I did not realize that throughout the whole game. I didn't pay attention. And I did the whole game with a female Primarina, which has like a 12.5% chance of happening. So, yeah, and then I just decided to choose Decidueye. But overall, this is a really good game. One of my friends at the game store brought this up, and I'm kind of agreeing with him. He said he did not think that Sun and Moon really should have been made. They just should have made Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Sun and Moon, if that makes any sense. Because, there isn't that big of a difference. They just missed some part out, like the Mantine surfing and just little areas that you couldn't go in before. They just basically added those in and kind of changed a little bit, but not really. So I kind of see his point that Sun and Moon kind of shouldn't have been made, and they should have just made Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Which, yeah, I think that that's the case, because, yeah. So that's all I want to say about this video game. It was a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. I have not completed it 100%. And I'm thinking of trading all of my Pokemon over. And if you want to trade with me, I know some of my subscribers like Pokemon. If you want to trade with me, give me your friend code or something, and we can trade. I love trading with people. Wonder Trade is fun. You get a shiny Greninja out of nowhere. And no, I don't know if it's hacked. I have no control over that, but I got a shiny Greninja through Wonder Trade. So, thumbs up. Oh, you can't see. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. So, that's all I wanted to say about this game. And I hope that you have a good day, evening, wherever you are. And, yeah. So I hope, have fun playing Pokemon Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, whatever you want, whichever game you got, and catch them all. Bye, guys.